Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be my summer roundup for garments I have made this summer. So I am still in the process of making a few things, so I might have to do a part 2, and I'll share with you my part 2 probably later on in the month. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get started and share with you everything that I have made this past spring and summer so far. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Simplicity S9702. This is a dress that I have made for a Minerva collaboration with this beautiful mosaic tiled type fabric. It's blue, green, and purple. It's such a beautiful, beautiful fabric, and I absolutely love it. It's a rayon challis fabric. If I can find the link to it, I'll put it in the description box below, and also put the review to all of the garments that I am talking about today in the description box below if I have reviews for them. So I made view B with view C sleeves, and I absolutely love this dress. It's one of my favorite, and it's probably going to be my go-to pattern for summer and spring from now on. I absolutely love this, and just go ahead and watch the review of it so you can get an idea of why I love it and how the fabric behaves and what the dress looks like on me. So I absolutely love that one, and it's probably one of my favorite for summer of 2023. Next, I made the Butterick B6930. So this is a top, a wrap top, but I used the top for the hashtag pattern hackathon by Chris of Unsocial. So she is over on Instagram, and she had this beautiful hackathon, pattern hackathon throughout the month of July. And basically she asked a few people in the sewing community to participate in this hackathon where you basically take a pattern and you hack the pattern. And so I decided to go with the Butterick B6930, and it's a beautiful, beautiful wrap top pattern, but I wanted to turn it into a dress. And so I made it with this beautiful squiggled brush stroke type fabric. It's a cotton line, and I purchased that from Joanne. It turned out really lovely. I absolutely love the hack that I made to it. Because the original garment calls for elastic around the entire waistline, I didn't want elastic around the entire waistline. And so I reduced some of the fullness in the front, and I just put elastic in the back instead of having a full elasticated waist. I absolutely love the way that this turned out. I didn't do the wrap over for the top. I actually made a center front seam and a V neckline and a ruffle around the neck. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful dress. I absolutely love it. And so it's one of my favorite dresses to date as well, and I will be getting a lot of wear out of that one. I also made the Butterick B6946 short pattern. So I made 4 different variations of this, and I'm also in the process of finishing up another one as well. So I made a pair of red rayon linen shorts, a pair of black gabardine shorts, a pair of gingham shorts, and a pair of thin welt corduroy zebra black and brown shorts. So I like all of those different shorts and how they turned out. The black pair is a little bit too snug in the crotch area, but that was my mock-up, and I was kind of like, trying to figure out what my size would be for that one. So I do want to go back and make another black pair, just simply because I like the black pair, and I like, that black goes with pretty much anything that, you have in your wardrobe. And so I want to go back and make another black pair that has a more relaxed fit in the crotch area. So I definitely want to do that, but I did like the way that the pattern turned out and how it fits on me. I also made the Sagebrush Top by Friday Pattern Company. It come in extra small to 7X. I made a red variation with a really nice red rayon fabric. I made a green floral variation. This is more like a crepe de chine, but it also has like this rayon challis type behavior to the fabric as well, which is really fun. It is a green fabric that has floral details on the face of the fabric. The floral details are pink and kind of like a tannish cream, or cream color there, which I really like. And then I also made a soft blue variation with floral details on it as well. I have to say that blue variation is probably my favorite out of the three. I really like the way that it fit. I do have, for each one of these, they are different sizes. And so again, check my description box and watch the review of it so that you can see the review and you can get an idea of the drape and the size based on the photos there. I also made the Simplicity wrap skirt pattern. I don't know the number. I'll put it right here. I was digging for it to see what the number was before this video, but I couldn't find it. So I'll put the image here so you can see what it looks like. I made this before for a Minerva collaboration a couple years ago, and I loved it then, and I still love it. I think I want to make a couple more variations, especially with like a linen or something like that. The first variation that I made was with a really lightweight viscose fabric, and then this second one is with the crepe de chine rayon fabric that I use for the Sagebrush top. So it's the same green floral fabric there, which I really like. I also made the Me ME2016, which is this really nice blue floral dress that I made in collaboration with Tea of Creativity by Tea. I love this. I absolutely love it. It was one of my favorite things to wear this spring and summer. It was just such a fun little make. I used a rayon fabric. However, the pattern calls for more sturdier fabrics. In the future, I would probably use maybe a cotton sateen, but I do like the way that it turned out. I altered the neckline a little bit, and I made like a really soft low cut V neck instead of having like that higher rounded boat neckline. It's almost like a boat neckline, not exactly. But yeah, I love that one, and you should watch the review of that one as well. And then I also made the Sororo set by Friday Pattern Company. I made several different tops. I'll put some images here. If you haven't seen the reviews to that yet, stay tuned. It is coming. I know I keep telling you guys all summer I've been saying that you will see this, but I've just been loving this pattern so much that I've been creating different versions of it, but it is coming. So I've made a variation with this beautiful viscose fabric from Joanne that has beautiful faces on it. So you have different skin tones of people of color on the face of the fabric, which is so gorgeous. I love this fabric. It's just such a beautiful fabric. The background is blue, but the foreground, as you can imagine, because you have different shades of people of color, you have some light browns and some mocha brown and some just all different shades of people of color. And it's just such a beautiful, beautiful fabric. I love that fabric, and it's probably one of my favorite ones. I also made the Sororo shirt with this tinsel denim fabric that I purchased from Joanne a couple of years ago as well. And I made family sets with this. And I'm going to be telling you about the family sets that I created here in a minute after I finish talking about the Sororo set. And then for the last top that I made with the Sororo set, I made with this beautiful earth tone fabric that was sponsored to me by Minerva. So the original dress that I made is the Montana dress. And I'll share with you what the Montana dress looks like, because that's part of my spring and summer makes. And so I made that as well, the Montana dress. And with that leftover fabric, I was able to get a top with it as well. So I made the Sororo top by Friday Pattern Company. So let me talk a little bit about that Montana dress. So that dress is by Style Art. I also have a review on the channel of that as well. Check the description box below. I love that dress. I love the way that it fit. It is a looser dress that does not have any type of closures. So it doesn't have buttons or gathers or any of that, or, you know, elastic or anything like that. Now, I didn't like the way that it originally fit on my frame, and so I gathered in the back, cinched in the back so that I could have a more cinched in and defined waistline. So I love the way that I cinched it in. I love that make. I did not think that I would love earth tones so much, but I love that make. And then also the Soraro set. Well, I wasn't able to create a set with that fabric. I was able to create just a top, but not the set. I still have a little bit of fabric left over, and I can probably get a skirt out of it, but I don't think I could get anything other than a skirt or maybe a pair of shorts with it because I have so little of it. But I absolutely love the fabric of that, and I love the Montana dress, and I love the Soraro top with that fabric as well. Now, let's go back to this denim tensile fabric here. Now, the only pair of pants that I have made with the Soraro set pattern is with this fabric. I want to go back and make another pair of trousers with the Soraro set. And I don't know what I'm going to use with it yet. But I did make a pair of trousers, and I'll share with you what those look like as well. And then finally, my family set that I have created. That family set, oh my goodness, I absolutely love the family set. So as you have seen, I made the Soraro set for myself. And then for my son and my husband, I made simplicity patterns that are shirt tops that are button front tops. So for my son, I use this simplicity pattern here. And for my husband, I use the Norris Donta Ford simplicity pattern here. So I absolutely loved all these makes, and I'll go ahead and put some images of what my husband and my son look like in their top, and also some family photos as well of us wearing the sets as well. So I absolutely loved my roundup for this particular haul here for the summer and spring. I wish that I could have used more exciting fabrics. Not to say that these fabrics weren't exciting, but I was hoping to use a lot of my summer fabrics, you know, some of my floral yellow fabrics, and I have floral blue fabrics, and just all different types of summer fabrics that I was hoping to get to. But I didn't get to them yet. Hopefully I can squeeze in a few here or there before the end of the summer. You know, August is kind of that odd month. We're in a transition into fall, not quite into fall yet. And so maybe I could get a few garments in, and you can see a few more summer garments before we transition into fall. But anyway, that is my roundup for my spring and summer 2023 garments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you made any of these patterns or used any of the fabrics in this video, please comment below and let me know what your thoughts were like with the pattern, you know, how your experience went with the pattern as well as the fabrics. And then also, if you have not used any of these patterns or fabrics, comment below and let me know if you have any desires to purchase any of these patterns or fabric and what you would make with them. All right, everyone, I hope you all have a blessed and happy sewing week, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye.